spread like an eagle for you. Oh. All right. So I just finished. I hit this top and all the other parts with a scratch pad and then 4/0 steel wool. I blew it off and then wiped it down with a tack cloth, and then I used the brie wax. All right, so it's just like your car. You wax on, you wax off. And the beauty of this is you can just take a t-shirt afterwards. If you see any weird little off spots, you can just buff it out, right? And that's what you want. And it's going to give you this uneven, hand rubbed look. I don't think it doesn't really read on the lens here. It's kind of hard to show you, but you might see some like buff marks in the finish. That's fine because you can just do this and you can wipe them out again. And it's just the easiest way I've found to do a finish that it looks imperfect on purpose, you know, especially on a piece like this that was designed to be a little bit beat up. And, you know, again, in case you guys don't know, it's your first time seeing this piece, I didn't do the glue up on this board. I did put the breadboard edges on. This was glued up with the wrong parts. You should never use the pieces that they use to glue this up, so it had a little unevenness to it. I straightened out that about 98%. And it's supposed to have the look of something that has been around for, you know, maybe a couple hundred years, and it's been sanded and patched and refinished, but I left a lot of the work in it, like the hand work, and I created some fake wear on purpose to give you this vibe where you look at this thing and go, man, how old is this thing? It's a trestle base. These are the uprights for that. And the cross member, the beam, is up underneath here right now. So I'm getting ready to put all this away. So all the parts have been steel wooled and hand waxed now. Maybe you can see this kind of swirl right here in the finish. Right there. See how it's going in the wrong direction? All you gotta do is take a cotton cloth and wipe it in the right direction, and then that goes away because there's just a little bit of wax on there. And what'll happen is this wax will harden a little bit more over some time. But yeah, whenever you want to buff it out, that's all you got to do. It's real easy, nothing to it. You can get Pledge that comes in the spray can and do that, and it doesn't even matter. It's pretty crazy because this is a new finish. In a way, the more you just wipe it down, and by the way, oops, sorry, as a finish, like I've even taken a brown paper bag and crumpled it up and just used a brown paper bag and just scuffed the entire surface with that and left it, because that gives you a pretty, that's even better than steel wool. It's finer, so it'll give you a kind of an uneven satin finish, but again, that's what gives it that look of something that's been used. And you don't have to worry about it being super pristine. If you want it super pristine, then that won't work on this sort of table. It's the other stuff I do where I've milled every board perfect and I've glued it all together and there's not any variables, no variance tolerance issues. There's no, everything's just like a sheet of glass. But, you know, that's a kooky finish, man. Like that's something that nice. I've mentioned it before in the earlier videos. You don't even want to use it. It's just too nice. People get scared. They're all nervous. With this here, beat on it, man. Drag stuff across it. The more you beat this up, the more you beat this finish up, the cooler it's going to look over time. Trust me. It's solid wood. You know, it's an 1 3/4 inch thick walnut right here. Beat on it. That's what it's designed for. In some of the earlier videos, you see me jump up on top of the table when it's all set up. It can hold over 200 pounds, no problem. So that's it for now. Just want to let you know it's going in storage now for the next couple days, and then I think Thursday I'm driving it to the desert to deliver it to the client, and I'll be there for a few days. That's it for now. I'll be putting out a video from the camping trip. For those of you who've been following along, there's 3 videos left on that, and one of those I'll put out this afternoon. I'm doing a watch video today too, so there's a lot going on. It might be 3 videos out today. Anyhow, that's it for now. Thanks for being here. Be good to one another. I'll catch you in the next one.